Hey guys, it's me, SLD Everything, and today I'll be making a little mini-series about tier lists. And I wanted to make the series just to, make up for the upload schedule that I have, and it's very bad. So, yeah, I'm gonna make this little mini-series, and, let's get right into it. Okay, now the first thing I'm gonna put is Nathan Drake. Now, I'm gonna rate the entire trilogy in this list, because I got the Nathan Drake trilogy and I haven't played Uncharted 4. So yeah. Nathan Drake trilogy goes in A tier because I haven't played the entire trilogy. I only played I completed the entirety of the first one, and I haven't completed the second Uncharted or even the third Uncharted game. So I think it's not fair to put this in S tier since I didn't witness peak yet. Alright, so the next game I'm going to put is Assassin's Creed Unity. Now, overall, this game is bad, the story's okay, and the stealth is good, I guess. And the combat is just the worst combat I've ever seen in any Assassin's Creed game. And, yeah, I think this is a respectful D tier. Now, some people will just, be confused of the next thing I'm gonna put on this list. And this is a game that heavily shaped my childhood when I played it. And it's not on PlayStation, it's not on Xbox, and it's definitely not on Nintendo Switch. But it's a Flash game. And that game goes by the name of Primary. Now, I'm not going to spoil too much about this game because this game should be played by everyone. I do not care if you're an old man or whatever. Play this game and it'll put a smile on your face. And this game gets respectful S tier. Now, I know some people will just say, oh, it's just nostalgia. You're just putting it on S tier because of nostalgia. And yeah, that's part of the reason. But, the platforming is god tier, alright? You can't really argue, with me about that. The platforming is good. Now, I'm gonna put all the Call of Duty games in just, C tier because, honestly, the Call of Duty games kind of felt, the same to me because, maybe it's because I'm not a huge Call of Duty guy. I used to be a Call of Duty guy when I was, a little baby, but I'm not a huge Call of Duty guy no more. But I do like to play the games once every year or so. So yeah, I think C tier is respectable. Alright, so the next thing is Dad and Boy 2018, and this is just amazing. I love this game to death. I love revisiting this game a lot, and I just enjoyed the beautiful combat and the beautiful story that they told. And I just love the bosses so goddamn much. And this game probably has the best difficulty that I've ever played in my entire life. I'm saying if you pick the hardest difficulty, you'll really see the difference when you play each of the difficulties. If you play the easiest, you're gonna get an easy experience. If you play balanced, you're gonna get a balanced experience. If you play God or hard mode, you get a very good experience. But if you play God of War, oh my fucking god, I swear to God, I pray for you if you just play the entire game like that. It is very hard to complete, and it's very good. Instant S tier, no questions asked. Now I think it'll be fitting to put a God tier game next to another God tier game. And, okay, what am I saying? God of War Ragnarok is better in every single category from 2018. I don't know how it's possible, but they actually fucking did it. The game, from the combat, story, and just side quests overall, are just so good. And the bosses, oh my god, I don't know how they did it. They made the bosses so much more better than they were in 2018. And the best part is this game has a huge emphasis on exploration. Now in 2018, the exploration wasn't really hugely refined. Every realm just was a realm. You couldn't really explore that much. But in this game, the exploration is refined to death. And that's why it deserves an instant S+ tier, alright? This game is just that good. Alright, now here comes another top tier of the top tiers, Black Flag. Now, Black Flag is very good. Now, the exploration, I think, is good. The story, I think, is good. And the combat is just, It makes you feel like a god. Do I have to say more? And that's why this game deserves an instant A tier and not S tier, because there's a better game than Black Flag. And that game is Assassin's Creed 2. This is perfect in every way. The story is just amazing, and the main character is just so good. His entire family got massacred, and this man just like he got revenge in the most satisfying way possible. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but this man is just brutal with his, like assassinations and stuff. And you should really play this game. I recommend the Ezio collection because, like, it's $20 and you could just, like, play all 3 games about, like, Ezio and stuff. And that's why Assassin's Creed 2 is an instant S tier, alright? This game is just that good. And the reasons why I'm not putting the other 2, like, games about Ezio is because, like, I didn't play those games. I love, like, Brotherhood, but I didn't finish it. Like, the other game about Ezio, it seems very cool, but I haven't played those games, so I don't think it's fair to put them on this list, even though I didn't even play them. The next one is Minecraft. Now, I've recently played Minecraft, and it's such a good stress reliever, man. And when I have a stressful day or whatever, I normally just work out and just, like, do that. But sometimes when I'm stressed, I like to play Minecraft, because it's a huge stress reliever, and I could just, like, plan out my stuff. I could either go on a big adventure, or I could just, like, build my stuff in my base, and it's just that good. I just love the game to death, and I'm recently, like, making a railway that can connect to another village, and this is just very good. I'm gonna put it in S plus tier because, like, it's very good, alright? It's the most nostalgic game that you could ever play in your life, and it could also be the most stress-relieving game you could ever play in your entire life. Alright, the next thing I'm gonna put is Assassin's Creed Origins. This game is just not that good. It turns into an RPG. I just don't really like it that much at all. If you see the game as a whole, you could just, like, free roam, explore, and it's good. God damn it. The exploration, I think, is fine. The story is fine. And the bosses are fine. And the fighting is fine. Where do I put this anyway? I think C tier, the same tier as Unity, because this game is just, like, okay-ish. Now, the next thing I want to put on this list is a mobile game. Now, normally I don't like mobile games. I think they're the trash of video games, but this mobile game is actually pretty good. It deserves a tier because, like, it really does, like, capture that huge 2D vibe and that goofiness, and I think when I played this game, I think the ending was not very good because it was very goofy, but the entire game is goofy. So I can't really say anything because the whole point of this game is just to be goofy and not, like, overly serious. Alright, so the next thing that deserves an instant A tier is Plants vs. Zombies. Now, Plants vs. Zombies is very, very good. And I don't know why a lot of people aren't talking about it that much. Because, like, it's not really, like, a huge thing anymore. Because, like, Plants vs. Zombies shaped everyone's childhood. Everyone remembers playing this game, but nobody really talks about it. Now, here is the superior version that might piss off a few people. Plants vs. Zombies 2 deserves an S tier, alright? This game is very good, and I really like how they, separated the worlds and, how the worlds are categorized from hardest to easiest or whatever. And I think this game is very challenging and a lot more harder than the, like, Plants vs. Zombies 1. And, yeah. And I know that this game is, like, kind of pay to win because, like, EA, owns it. But let's be honest, it's just, like, I'm kind of whatever about that. If you spend your time, like, continuously watching ads, you could probably get, like, 100 gem, like, plants or whatever. But it's still very bad that EA just made it pay to win because it's EA, and yeah, it deserves an S tier, and I really like it. Now, this is the end of my tier list. Now, comment down below if my tier list is valid or not, or, if some changes need to be made for the tier list. Now, yeah, I just feel like I'm making these tier list videos because, like, back then, in my SLD animations channel, I used to make, like, these tier list videos, and admittedly, some of them were very bad, and, yeah. I'm gonna make these tier list videos, like when I'm making big videos or whatever, or, small videos that, kind of need a little more work. And, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.